morning students. In today's class we are going to start the next chapter called polynomials. Okay, so before going to polynomials we will revise some of the basic terms and definitions, okay, regarding to this chapter. See here, you have learnt in your previous classes what is the meaning of constant. What is a constant? A symbol, okay, a symbol which is having a fixed value, that is nothing but a what? Constant. See here, suppose I write 2, 100, 1000, 20. So these all symbols have a fixed value, right? Such numbers here, these are nothing but a constant. What we can tell, a definition of constant is a symbol which is having a fixed value, that is nothing but a constant. Next, what is variable then? What are variables? A symbol used to represent unspecified number. So what is that? See here, if I write here X, Y, A, B, C. So these all are here. If I write X, Y, A, B, C, these all are nothing but a variables. So what they will represent? This symbol used to represent unspecified number, that is nothing but a variable. Variables are represented by the small letters of the English alphabets. Yes, we will represent the variables in the small letters of the English alphabets. Now suppose if the height of a person, if you tell that if a height of a person is x, here x is not a fixed quantity, the weight may change, yes or no? Let the weight of the person be x. Here x is nothing but a variable, it is not fixed. Okay, so what we can tell about a variable? A symbol used to represent unspecified number, that is nothing but a variable. What is unspecified? Means here the quantities which are not fixed, that are nothing but a variables. So these variables are represented by the small letters of the English alphabet. So any letter you can use here, not only X, Y or A, B, C, anything you can use. You can use P, small q, R, anything. This is nothing but about variables. The next thing is, when you know what is a constant and what is a variable, the next definition is what is algebraic expression. So what are algebraic expressions? See here, now I will tell this. Now see here, I am telling this, these are algebraic expressions. See, then what is this algebraic expression? You have learnt in your previous classes. Algebraic expression is nothing but a combination of a constant and variable, and connected by some of the operations. Here multiplication is their operation. So what is algebraic expression? See here, a combination of a constant and a variable, and some of the operations called addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That expressions are nothing but the algebraic expression. See here only, this is also an algebraic expression. Why? Because it is a combination of a constant variable, here constant variable, here constant, and connected with some of the operations called addition. Yes or no? It is connected by the operation. See here 5 multiplied by x square is there. So what we can tell about algebraic expression? A combination of a constant and variable, and connected by some of the operations called multiplication, addition, or we can tell see here 2x minus 2, this is also an algebraic expression, yes or no? It is a combination of a constant and a variable, and here operation is there, that is subtraction. So this is about algebraic expression. So now next definition is terms. So what are the terms of the algebraic expression? Now suppose here I will write here one expression, 2x minus 6y plus 4z. So this is an algebraic expression. Yeah. See for this algebraic expression, then what are the terms of this algebraic expression? Means the several parts of the algebraic expression connected by the operation plus or minus sign are nothing but terms of the algebraic expression. So what I am telling here, this is an algebraic expression, right? See these, the parts of an algebraic expressions are connected by plus or minus a sign, is nothing but the terms of the algebraic expressions. Here 2x is one term, minus 6y is term, and 4z is the terms of this algebraic expression, is the terms are the terms of 2x minus 6y plus 4z. So what is the definition of terms of the algebraic expression? The several parts of an expression is connected by plus or minus a sign is called the terms of the algebraic expression. See here, this is one term, 2x is one term, minus 6y is term, 4z is also one term. So this is the first example. So we will see one more example, 2x minus 2. So this is an algebraic expression. What are the terms of this algebraic expression? 2x and 2. Okay, see here, the parts of an algebraic expression connected by plus or minus sign. It is connected, this algebraic expression is connected, right? The parts of an algebraic expression is connected by the plus or minus sign, are nothing but the terms of the algebraic expression. Here what are the terms of this expression? That is a 2x and a minus 2. So we will see few more examples here. See here, example number 3, x plus 6. This is an algebraic expression, right? What are the terms of this algebraic expression? X and 6 are the terms. Yes or no? Are the terms. Suppose this is example number 3. Now example number 4 you see. X cube minus x squared plus 4x plus 7. Right? Here how many terms are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 terms are there for this algebraic expression. Which are those? X cube minus x squared, 4x and 7 are the terms. Are the terms of what? Are the terms of x cube minus x square plus 4x plus 7. Okay, you come to know what is an algebraic expression and what are the terms of the algebraic expression. So once more I will tell the definition of algebraic expressions here. A combination of constant and variable and connected by some of the operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication or division is nothing but the algebraic expression. Then what are the terms of the algebraic expression? The several parts of an algebraic expression is connected with plus or minus a sign, are nothing but the terms of the algebraic expression. So when you come to know what is an algebraic expression and what are the terms of the algebraic expression, we will come to our concept, that is polynomials. Then question arises, what is a polynomial? Now we will see what is this polynomial. Now see, what is this polynomials? I will take one example and I will explain you. X cube minus x square plus 4x plus 7. This is example number 1. And example number 2, t square plus 4. See, I am telling this, these two are examples of polynomials. Then what is this polynomial? An algebraic expression. See here, an algebraic expression involving variable. Okay, an algebraic expression in which the variables involved have only non-integral power. Non-integral power is called a polynomial. What is the definition of polynomials here? An algebraic expression in which the variable involved have only non-integral power is called a polynomial. Now, if I tell you the definition, you won't understand, right? Now see here, I will explain you. These two are polynomial. Why? Now see here, this is an algebraic expression, yes or no? I told you what is an algebraic expression, right? Definitely this is an algebraic expression because it's a combination of constant variable and some of the operations. Okay. In which here variables are there, right? What is a variable here? Here x is a variable. Now see here, see the power of the variable. How the power of the variables are? Here the power of the variable is 3. Here the power of the variable is 2. Here the power of the variable is 1. How these powers are? These powers are somewhat non-negative integral, right? Non-negative integral. What is this non-negative integral? In short, I can tell whole numbers. See here, this here, see the powers. The power of x is here 3. Here the power of x is 2. Here the power of x is 1. Here the power of x are whole numbers. If the powers of the variables are whole numbers, then only we are telling this is an algebraic expression. Now see here, this is an algebraic expression in which here the variable t is there. See the power of the t, the power of the variable is t is 2. This 2 is definitely a whole number. So what I want to tell is, if you have an algebraic expression, the power of the variable should be a whole number. If the power of the variable is whole number, definitely that algebraic expression is an polynomial. Understand my point? What I am telling? Take one algebraic expression. In that algebraic expression, the variable's power should be a whole number. If the variable power is whole number, then only we are telling that algebraic expression is a polynomial. Okay. Now we will see one more example here. X cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. We will see few of the examples and we will discuss it. X cube, we'll take x square plus 2x. Fifth example, x raised to 5 plus 4. Now see here students, definitely we come to know these two are polynomials. Now go for the third one. Is this is a polynomial? Third one, see, is this is a polynomial? See here, what I told the definition, an algebraic expression in which the variables, okay, variables power should be a whole number. Here 3 is there, here 3 is a whole number, here x variable is 2, this is also a, here x power is 2, this is also a whole number, and here x power is 1, this is also a whole number. Means definitely this is a what? Polynomial. Now see fourth one, x square plus 2x, this is an algebraic expression, okay. Here in algebraic expression, what is the variable? Here x is a variable. Variable's power you see, that is 2, and here nothing is there, means 1 will be there. 2 and 1 are whole numbers. Yes, definitely this is a polynomial. Now see the fifth one, x raised to 5 plus 4. X raised to 5 plus 4. Now see here this is a definitely algebraic expression. Here variable is x, x power is what? 5. This is a whole number. So what we got a conclusion. Now we can write the definition of polynomial, that is an algebraic expression, and algebraic expression in which the variables involved have only non-negative integral powers. Is called a polynomial. Okay, see an algebraic expression in which the variables involved have only non-negative integral power. Non-negative integral power means what it is? It is definitely a whole number only. Yes or no? Non-negative integral, see a non-negative integral power means the integers in which the negative numbers are excluded. Only positive numbers and 0 is included. Positive integers and 0 is included means definitely it is a whole number only. Yes or no? What we can tell? An algebraic expression in which the variables involved have only whole numbers also we can tell is called a polynomial. Understood what is a polynomial? Okay. Now we will see the next concept is what is a coefficient. If I ask you, if I gave an example, x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. Okay, this is a polynomial. I am asking you, what are the coefficients of x cube, x square and x? What are the coefficients of x cube, x square and x in this polynomial? What we will tell? See here, the coefficient of x cube, x square and x are. What are the coefficient of x cube? So what is the coefficient of x cube? 1. What is the coefficient of x square? 3. And what is the coefficient of x here? It is 3. The coefficient of x cube, x square and x are. The coefficient of x cube is 1. The coefficient of x square is 3. The coefficient of x is 3. And what is this one here? This one is a constant term. Here 1 is a constant term. Here 1 is a constant term. Now one more question I will ask you regarding same thing only. So take example number 2. Say t square plus 4. What is the coefficient of t square? The coefficient of t square is 1. Here the coefficient of t square is 1, right? Take example number 3. X plus 6. What is the coefficient of x? Here the coefficient of x is 1. Okay. Now we come to know what are the coefficients of a polynomial and what is a polynomial, right? So now we will see classification of polynomials. Okay, now we will see classification of polynomials. Here, before going to see classification of polynomial, one more definition we will see, that is the degree of a polynomial. The next definition is degree of a polynomial in one variable. See here, in your syllabus only we are dealing with polynomial in one variable. Okay, only we are dealing here polynomial in one variable. See here, how we go for further classes, there we will see polynomial in 2 variables, 3 variables, but in our study only polynomial in one variable is there. Now see here, what is this degree of a polynomial in one variable? See here, in case of polynomial in one variable, the highest power of the variable is called the degree of a polynomial. See here, in case of polynomial in one variable, the highest power of the variable is called degree of a polynomial. Now see here, if I take a polynomial, this is polynomial one variable only, no, because x is only one variable. Yes, in this algebraic expression only one variable is there, yes or no, that is x. Now see here, if I ask you what is the degree of this polynomial, so what you will do? See here, now see here, what is the highest power of the variable? Here 3 is there, 2 is there, 1 is there. Which is the highest here? Whether 3 is highest or 2 is highest or 1 is highest? 3 is highest. The degree of this polynomial is 3. What we can tell? The degree of x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1 is, what is the degree? It is 3. So what is the degree of the polynomial? The highest power of the variable. So which is the highest power of the variable? Here highest is 3. Therefore the degree of this polynomial is 3. This is about first one. One more question I will ask you. See here, x raised to 5 minus x raised to 4 plus 3. Now see what is the degree of this polynomial? Now see here 5 is there, here 4 is there. Yes, the power of x is 5 here and the power of x is 4 here. 5 is bigger or 4 is bigger? Definitely 5 is bigger. Therefore the degree of this is 5. So what we can tell? What is the degree of a polynomial? The highest power of the variable is called the degree of a polynomial. So based on this, now we are going to see classification of polynomials. The next concept is classification of polynomials. So when you come to know what is a polynomial, right? Now we will see what are the classification of polynomials. Okay. Classification of polynomials. See here, this classification of polynomials, we have classified polynomial on the basis of degree. The first category is on the basis of degree we have classified the polynomials, okay. And the second category we have classified the polynomials on the basis of the terms of the polynomial, okay. First we will see on the basis of degree of a degree. On the basis of degree we will classify the polynomials. So first ones we will see on the basis of degree. Now see students, on the basis of degree, just now I told what is the degree of a polynomial. The highest power of the variable is nothing but the degree of the polynomial, right. Now see here, degree polynomial example. Now see students, if the degree of the polynomial is 1, that is called a linear polynomial. Now see here, if the degree of the polynomial is 1, that is called linear polynomial. See the examples for linear polynomial: x plus 1, 2x plus 3, etc. Now see student, what is the degree of this polynomial? It is 1, right? The degree of this polynomial is 1. So what is the degree of this polynomial? It is 1. Yes? Here only x raised to 1 is there. Definitely the degree of this polynomial is 1. Okay? What is the degree of this polynomial? It is 1. Then what is this is called? This is called linear polynomial. What is the meaning of linear polynomial? If the degree of a polynomial, if the degree of the polynomial is 1, that is called linear polynomial. Next here, if the degree of the polynomial is 2, that is called quadratic polynomial. If the degree of the polynomial is 2, that is called quadratic polynomial. We will see the examples. See here, ax square plus bx plus c. So this we will take in general, okay. Here this is definitely a polynomial, right. Here the highest power of the polynomial is what? It is 2. Yes or no? The highest power of this polynomial is, the highest degree of this polynomial is 2. If the degree of the polynomial is 2, it is called quadratic polynomial, okay. So next we will see, if the degree of the polynomial is 3, it is called cubic polynomial. If the degree of the polynomial is 3, it is called cubic polynomial. So we will see example: x cube minus 3x square plus 1, and one more example: y cube plus y plus 1, etc. Now see students, this is a definitely polynomial, right? See in this polynomial, what is the degree of this polynomial? The degree of this polynomial is 3. What is the degree of a polynomial? Again I am asking, the highest power of the variable. The highest power of the variable here is 3. Definitely the degree of this polynomial is 3. See if the degree of the polynomial is 3, it is called a cubic polynomial. Now one more example I give here. So what is the degree of this polynomial? Here the variable power is 3, here it is 1. Which is the highest here? 3. Definitely the degree of this polynomial is 3. If the degree of the polynomial is 3, it is called cubic polynomial. Okay. So next we will see, what if the degree of the polynomial is 4? It is called biquadratic polynomial. See here, if the degree of the polynomial is 4, it is called biquadratic polynomial. Then what are the example for biquadratic polynomial? See here, x raised to 4 minus 1, y raised to 4 plus y plus 5. Now see here, what is the degree of this polynomial? It is 4. Okay, definitely if the degree of the polynomial is 4, it is called biquadratic polynomial. Now see here, one more example. What is the degree of this? It is 4. It is nothing but an biquadratic polynomial. So this is the classification of polynomial on the basis of degree. Now we will see the classification of polynomial on the basis of the terms of the polynomial. Okay. So next one, on the basis of number of terms. So I have told you what is the term, right? What is the term of an algebraic expression? What is term? Term is nothing but the several parts of an algebraic expression separated by plus or minus sign is nothing but the term of an algebraic expression. Now see here, on the basis of number of terms, how we are going to classify this polynomials here? Say number of terms. Next one is polynomial. Next one is exam. Now see here students, if the polynomial containing only one term, it is called monomial. If a polynomial containing only one term, that is called monomial. You can take example 2x, okay, 5y square. So these are nothing but the example for monomial. See here, it is containing only one term. If it contains only one term, then such types of polynomial are called monomial. Next we will see if the number of terms is 2. So what is the name for that polynomial? That is nothing but a binomial. So we will see examples here. 3 plus 6x, x minus 5, 1. Now see here, this is an example for binomial. Why? Because it is containing two terms. This is one term and this is two terms. How many terms are there here? Here two terms are there. This is nothing but a binomial. A polynomial containing two terms is nothing but a binomial. Now see how many terms are there here. It is here 1 and this is 2. What are the terms of this? That is x and minus 5y. Here two terms are there. Definitely this is nothing but a binomial. So next see, if the number of terms is 3. What is the name of that polynomial? That is nothing but a trinomial. You can take example x cube minus 3x square plus 1. Now see here, how many terms are there here? Number of terms 1, 2, 3. Here 3 terms are there. Definitely this is nothing but a trinomial. Say one more example what we took on the basis of degrees here. Y cube plus y plus 1. So this is an example for trinomial. Why? See here, how many terms are there here? 1, 2, 3. If 3 terms are there, we will call it as a trinomial. So what we have done here, we come to know the definition of polynomial, right? On that we have done the classification of polynomial on the basis of degree. Okay, if the degree of the polynomial is 1, that is called linear. polynomial. If the degree of the polynomial is 2, that is called quadratic polynomial. If the degree of the polynomial is 3, it is called cubic polynomial. If the degree of the polynomial is 4, it is called biquadratic polynomial. Again we have classified on the basis of number of terms. That is, if the number of terms in polynomial is 1, that is called monomial. If the number of terms in polynomial is 2, it is called binomial. If the number of terms in a polynomial is 3, it is called trinomial. Okay. See, as students, you have to count here. How many terms are there? 1, 2 means this is a binomial. Here 2 terms are there, binomial. Here how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3. 3. The number of terms is 3 means it is a trinomial. Okay. So this is about what we learnt about polynomial. Based on this, we are going to solve one problem. So here problems. First one, find the degree of each of the polynomials given below. First one, x raised to 5 minus x raised to 4 plus 3. Second one, 2 minus y square minus y cube plus 2y raised to 8. Now see here, find the degree of each of the polynomials given below. We have to find out the degree of this polynomial. Now see here, what is the degree of this polynomial? Tell me students. Definitely it is 5. Again recap, what is the degree of the polynomial? The highest power of the variable. What is the highest power of the variable here? 5. So what is the degree of this polynomial? 5. The first answer is 5. The degree of the polynomial is 5. So what about second one? So what is the degree of this polynomial? Tell me, which is the highest one? Whether 2 is highest, 3 is highest or 8 is highest? 8 is highest. What is the degree of this polynomial? It is 8. Now see here, you come to know how to write the degree of the polynomial, right? Now 2 more definitions are there, that is a constant polynomial. So next definition is constant polynomial. Constant polynomial means a polynomial containing one term, or polynomial containing one term consisting of a constant term. See here. So this is a polynomial. Okay, I am telling this is a polynomial. Why? What I told, a definition of constant polynomial, a polynomial containing one term consisting of a constant term. Here phi is a constant, yes or no? Here phi is a constant. This is an example for constant polynomial. This is also containing one term, consisting of a constant term. Yes, these all are the examples for constant polynomial. Now see here, 100, 1000, 10,000. Okay, these all are examples for constant polynomial. What is a constant polynomial? A polynomial containing one term consisting of a constant term. These all are constant, no? This is an example for constant polynomial. And then question arises, what is the degree of this constant polynomial? See here student, you have to remember here, the degree of the constant polynomial is 0. The degree of the constant polynomial is 0. See here, this phi can be written as phi x raised to 0. Yes, and you have learnt in last year in the chapter of exponents. X anything raised to 0 is 1. Here see 5 multiplied by x raised to 0 is nothing but 1. 5 ones are 5, right? 5 ones are 5. Now see here, if I can write 5 as 5x raised to 0. What we can tell? The degree of the constant polynomial is 0. You can take anything. What is the degree of this? The degree of this is 0. What is the degree of this? It is 0. In overall, what I can tell is the degree of a constant polynomial is 0. Okay. Next, the question will come to in your mind, what about 0? Say one more polynomial is there, that is called 0 polynomial. Say the word only indicates a 0 polynomial. A polynomial containing one term, namely 0, is called 0 polynomial. Okay, a polynomial containing one term, namely 0, is called a 0 polynomial. Say you may ask me, then what is the degree of this? Now see student, the degree of a 0 polynomial is not defined. Okay, the degree of this polynomial is not defined. It's a very, very important note. The degree of the 0 polynomial is not defined. Is not defined. Okay. Now see a very, very important definition, that is constant polynomial and 0 polynomial. Constant polynomial, what is the degree of the constant polynomial? It is 0. The degree of a constant polynomial is 0. Then what is the degree of a 0 polynomial? If somebody asks you, you have to tell the degree of the 0 polynomial is not defined. Okay. So from this only I will ask one question here. Find the degree of each of the following polynomials given below. Here question number 3 you see. Now tell me, what is the degree of this 2 here? What is the degree of 2? Tell me student, which polynomial this is? This is a constant polynomial. What is the degree of a constant polynomial? That is 0. Okay. In today's class we have learned what is a polynomial, what are the classification of polynomials, and we have solved some worked problems. In next class we are going to solve the exercise based on this. Okay, thank you. See you in the next class.